Welcome again to another free speech video. Since last 4 bloody days, I'm skipping my free speaking thing, and this is really disgusting because I have noticed this. If I speak a bloody at least one day, it is becoming really hard to continue on the next day because you're breaking the streak, you're not getting the mood, you're not in that zone of continuing that streak. And now, like, look at that. I'm 4 days behind, and I have to like cope up with that. So now I have to like at least speak for 60 minutes in a day. That is not very much possible. So today I'm going to speak only about 40 minutes because like if I had continued this for like all those 4 bloody days, I had to speak only 20 minutes. Do not like bloody think of what will happen in the future. Like in future, like I have to come up with like what do we say, like 40 or 60 minutes. No, just bloody focus on today. I have to speak 20 minutes, and that I'm going to finish in any circumstances. Any circumstances. It does not matter what is happening. What are your priorities? What are other people's priorities? No, the only thing like which matters is like continue, man. Do not break that easily because you have made this, you have done this, this sort of amount. This you have put this amount of hard work or work into that, and you're not continuing it anymore for since bloody past 4 days. And like do not do that. Like for I'm sorry. So tomorrow as well, I have to speak for 40 minutes. So I have to continue like to 20 minutes of today and 20 minutes of that, 20 minutes of tomorrow and 20 minutes of second day. So that I have, so like that I have to continue. So let's just see if in the, so today it is currently morning. It's around 10:30 a.m. of morning, and in the evening, if I get a time, if I get a chance, I may do the free speaking 2 days of 20 minutes. So like at least we can cope up with our speed of doing this free speech. Yeah, do as much as you can. I don't know what am I going to speak, but you have to speak. Okay, I'm having that book today. So, but before that, we will continue discussing on some other several topics, and after that, we will take some topics from the book and all that jazz. So, what I would say, like, so currently there is an event going on in Israel. Everybody's talking about Israel. So this mainstream topic has arrived. So majority of the YouTubers are putting the videos on the Israel Palestine. Like yes, we were also. I was also not able to talk about what is happening in the current event situation. So because so many things or so many major events were not happening into past two, like for past few weeks, the YouTubers were not making videos. We were not getting able to uh, talk about what is happening into the world currently, what is the major event. And like of course there are so many events which are happening, but major event like which is kind of what do we say, mainstream, and it seems really cool, uncool, whatever, like kind of a thriller sort of a feeling. This is a war, this is a thriller, let's just talk about. And yeah, like YouTubers as well, they are earning money. So what they do is kind of Dhruv Rathi or Mohak Mangal. Then there is Nitish Rajput. Then there is Manoj Banerjee or Akash Banerjee. So these people are making like videos on current affairs, what is actually going on around, and it's like kind of good as well because their explaining ability, they're making the topic so simplified that a layman can understand the topic. That is insane. That is a good thing. So yeah, we were talking about. So let's just talk about that. Israel and Palestine. What has happened is, so Israel is in middle, and there are two parts of Palestine, which is into the West Bank and into the Gaza Strip or Gaza Patti, Gaza Strip. So what is happening is they have in the West Bank is in middle of Israel, so they have made some sort of a wall. So in that wall, so many people are living in the West Bank, but which are Palestinians, not Israeli. And also there is a wall at the Gaza Strip, and there as well the Palestinians living. So Palestine is in the two different parts, and between there is Israel. There is a Gaza Strip, there is a Palestine, but Gaza Strip is having Gaza's control is over, is controlling Gaza is controlled by what Hamas, which is a terrorist organization, uh, like proclaimed or proven or like claimed by so many nations like US, then India and England and France, and I don't know exactly France is there or not, but yeah, so like Hamas is a terrorist organization which is ruling the Gaza Strip, which like totally want to get control over the Israel. But Israel is a really great defense system. They're having the really great army, and that's a really great. So like due to that the Gaza people are not able to do, are not able to take control over Israel. So what is happening is Gaza have suddenly attacked onto the Israel, and they have there was a one Israeli festival which was going on, and there was music concert as well which were going on onto the West Israel side, which is near to the Gaza Strip. So what happened was the Hamas suddenly attacked onto the Israeli people. They killed a lot of people, and they also kidnapped a lot of women, kids, people, and due to that there is a lot of chaos going on around in the Israel, and due to that there is a war, or like Israel has declared it is a war. And of like what will happen is war is really worst thing that can happen to a mankind, because what is happening is conclusion is really meaningless. Like some nation will win, some nation will lose. Okay, that is the most basic conclusion. But what are the like so many tiny events which are happening? So many innocent people are being killed. Majorly, the normal laymen are going to be affected due to the war. Like especially into Israel and Gaza, majority of the people who are going to die are going to be a bloody general people, or day to day, or like laymen at least we can say. So it is not really beneficial for anyone to do the war, right? But yeah, like this is a terrorist organization. The only thing they like wants is a kind of chaos. They want to control over these and all that shit, and yeah, like they will not stop it. They're not going to stop it. Like there is no way that these terrorist organizations can ever be discarded, or like killed ever by, or banned ever by any country, because there will be, it is the terrorism is a kind of ideology. So like they kind of pass on to their generation to generation. Like if they are terrorists are always ready to die, they are always in that zone that anytime we can die, because all the time they are doing the crimes and they are going into the war and all that shit. But what is happening is I don't know. Uh, it's already been 10 minutes, so I don't know what is. So like terrorism cannot be ever finished. I think so. The like kind of because at least there will be so many psychopaths. At least very limited number of psychopaths will be there who just wants to harm people. So that is a bloody terrorism, and that is due to their mental illness. What they need is a proper treatment, proper training, uh, proper awareness about this is the wrong thing. Like what to eliminate the terrorism, I would say the education will be the most, what do we say, profound or efficient weapon to eliminate terrorism in the future generations. They can teach the students the what is going on in the world, what is the exact education. Like they need a bloody work, they need a calm, they need to use their brain. Human brain is a bloody really complex item, and it requires so many uh, so much of treatment. Like it is really hungry for everything. It wants to eat, it wants to bloody mate, it wants to whatever, but the only thing it wants is consumption. Human body is limited. Okay, if my stomach is filled, okay, my body is okay, it does not want anymore. But the mind cannot get ever, cannot be ever, what do we say, satisfied in terms of a consumption. It always wants more, always wants more. And due to that wanting more, the majority of the chaos is happening in the world. Like for that, humans need a control. For that, humans need a work, at least a work, so that I can divert or dilute my attention of my mind to some particular work. I need to devote myself. I need to devote my my full ability, my mind to some bloody particular work. I need to find something very right work. Right, I do know what is the right. I do know what is the right. Of course, like my right can be very much affected by my environment, but still, what is right for me, I do know. Okay, my environment has said me, but it is my bloody responsibility to check it out. Okay, that is it true? Is it harming anyone? Is it very much beneficial for the world? Is beneficial for people around me? Then and then, like kind of we can go. Like we know how to question. First of all, we need to learn how to question, and we need to act on to that direction. Act on that direction. Okay, okay. So this was all about Israel Palestine, and that is happening in the like so many. So Israel have also declared war, and they have attacked. They are like kind of their 1 lakh, their armies or their army have surrounded the Gaza Strip, and it is up to 1 lakh soldiers that they went onto the Gaza border, and they are now totally attacking the Gaza Strip. So many innocent people are being killed. Innocent people are being killed. Yeah, that's the case. I don't know. But yeah, like I hope so. Okay, hope so that this war ends really soon. This war ends really soon. I don't know what is my stand, Israel or Gaza, but I would say, on a biased perspective, I would say Israel is okay because it's a bloody nation. It wants the development. It like Israel is really great in terms of research, science, in terms of defense, in terms of weaponry. Okay, just forget the weaponry. In terms of research, science, and all that, particularly science domain and psychology or whatever that may be, or the literature perspective, Israel is a really great nation. So for that perspective, I would say Israel is on the right path. We do not see so many Palestinians. I don't know. There may be so many Palestinians. So many situations are not happening, so that they can come out and represent their work and show their science experiments. Let us say. Uh, but yeah, like Israel is a really great nation in terms of science and technology, and that's why I would say, like, it is not always like we have to support one thing. I would say then the Hamas would be the terrorist, but Israel as well, like, is killing a lot of innocent people. So that's a really bad thing. And yeah, of course, and this is not like black and white thing that innocent people are being killed, so that's why this is evil. This is no, this is not that particular thing. But is, I would say, like it is having so many colors. Of course, like who knows that Israel also do not want to kill innocent people of the Gaza, but what eventually is happening is they are being killed unintendedly, maybe, or they are being killed intentionally. So that is the case. I don't know. There may be so many colors. We are not living there. We are not bloody political analysts. We are not having that sort of what do we say, understanding of a politics, or we are not having that much of data of what is actually happening on the ground. Like we are reading on the newspaper, we are watching on the social media, and which is really filtered information, really filtered information. And most of the time, what happens is the reporters themselves are not knowing what is the actual situation. So that's why our opinion is being shaped or sharpened into that way. That's why we are saying what we are saying currently. That is the thing. That is the thing. Israel versus Palestine. Israel versus Palestine. It's a lot of hua happening in the World News Forum, into the Godi media. I don't know, Godi media stands for Modi media. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, Dhruv Rathi is a great explainer, but he simplifies information a lot. अरे ये तो ये है, this is this, अरे this is this. Chill, bro. Like you need to explain the complexity of the system, of the situation. People are, again, the humans are really complex species, right? Sometimes what we will feel is that this guy is really disgusting, and what eventually happens is sometimes you need help, and suddenly he will help you, and you are like, my perception was really bad about that person. Eventually happen is someday, like you will again feel that he is not a really great person. But things are not always black and white, that he's right or he's wrong. Human minds and humans are having really immense number of colors into human behavior in nature. There are so many branches of the psychology, so many, which understands the human mindset. How do the human think? How do the human behaves? There is economics, there is a psychology, there is, who knows, there is a criminal psychology, then there is a ontology, maybe, I don't know, to understand what is happening in the human. It's a really complex species. You cannot judge, like you cannot know a person bloody. You cannot know even yourself. How the hell? Talking about the reality. Talking about the reality, that you cannot know a person fully if you are living with him 1 year, 2 year, 30 years, 40 years. You cannot know him. Yes, of course you can track his or her patterns. Like, okay, now he's gonna do that, but you cannot know what is happening internally, because even that person is not knowing himself or herself, and he is being kind of controlled by his emotions, his mind neurotic changes, his event or environmental changes. So many other things are happening. Human mind is a really complex species that we need to accept. We need to accept that humans are humans. We need to treat them as a human. No one is evil, no one is a bloody dushman or enemy or friend. Like, okay, we need to calm down. Okay, we'll have to see human as a human. Okay, what is happening? And I have to observe. I will see. Okay, I will understand. I will try to understand. Okay, this is happening. This is the case. This is the case. Yeah, it is kind of becoming a more tired way, because I have talked a lot since past 20 minutes. Let's just stretch it out for 25 minutes, and then I will go to drink a bloody water. but I'm glad that I have continued it today. I have not stopped it today. Like I did not broke it today. Whoa, 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 whoa. What else I can talk about? What else can I talk about? I don't know. I'm not having any particular topic. But yeah, I'm literally tired. I just take something. So like I'm having this essay writing guide by Jordan B. Peterson, and let's just say levels of resolution essay writing guide by Jordan Peterson. I'm having this PDF, and I have read about half of it, and I don't know. But Vinamra was saying that the writing is a really great blessing for him. He was saying, and I would say, why is he's so much into the writing? Writing is a great thing, great thing. Like there are so many the pictures, yeah, showing that the writing makes your brain very connected, like kind of in a, what do you say, in a disciplined manner. Your thinking, your thoughts, your kind of ability to think is becoming more and more connected and becoming more and more disciplined. Not like thinking is what a regular thinking is. This is like that. It is not interconnected as well. What I'm currently thinking is, I'm currently thinking this. I'm speaking think this a lot in today's video. But what writing makes is, you are thinking, you are writing, you are making it more and more interconnected. Like you're coming up with some conclusion. For that, what you need? An argument. So you are making an argument, coming up with conclusion. Argument, conclusion. Argument, conclusion. Most basic thing. And what eventually is happening is your thoughts or whatever your arguments are coming up with the reasons. Their counter arguments you are having, and all that shit. Yes, speaking is great. You are having the ability to communicate with someone, but what if you have to communicate yourself with yourself? For that, you need a bloody writing, a proper, more disciplined thinking. Is that what you need? And yeah, like writing is a great thing. We need to do, but that's another thing that I don't do anymore because of the lethargic behavior. Why today's generation is surrounded in the lethargic behavior or becoming more and more lazy? I have noticed this. By today's generation, especially Gen Z, we cannot talk about the capital generation, but why Gen Z, and I don't know very much about capital generation, but Gen Z particularly is really, really, really lazy generation. Why is that happening? Why they don't want to work a lot? You need to work. Why you're not working? Why? Okay, just let us just think about that. Why the Gen Z is becoming more and more lazier? Okay. I would say the major thing which is affecting is technology, because the Gen Z is up around 20 to 25, and in those age, the not 20 to 25, but I would say from like 15 to 25 or something like that. So what is happening is their brain is not developed very much, and like this is for the first time in the history that they have encountered a bloody technology which is providing them a great amount of entertainment, which our bloody consumptive brain wants all the bloody time. And it is releasing so many dopamines into their brain, and due to that, like they are scrolling a lot, they are receiving the information a lot, they are getting the entertainment through the devices or through the technology a lot, so that their neurotransmitteric are there neurotransmitters or are there neurotransmitter connection is getting affected, and due to that, like they are not coming up with the emotion what they are thinking, what they are able to do, and not able to do, but yeah, like the brain wants more and more dopaminic uh, dopamine rush, dopamine, endorphin, no, endorphin for exercising. It is being released after exercise. So, what is happening is the neurotransmitteric system is being affected a lot. Due to that, the brain wants more dopamine, more dopamine, more dopamine. So when they have to do a work which is having a bloody, let's just say they have to do the homework, they have to study, they have to read. What is happening is that requires a bloody effort. Their brain do not want to do. What their system do wants is to stay to be lazy. What system one wants is instant gratification, and due to that, uh, their interest in study, in the reading or any other activity is getting decreased. Due to that, they are becoming more and more lazy. They want the consumption of a food, consumption of a mobile phone, consumption of what do we say? I don't know. But majorly food and technology. Not other than that, I would say they are wanting. Yeah, uh, I think this is the main reason that Gen Z is becoming more and more lazier because they are not having that much developed brain, and the Apple, Meta, Twitter, YouTube is designed in a way so that their major audience is Generation Z. They are not very much fully developed. They are making their platforms that great so that uh, I would say, what do we say? I forgot. So they are making their platform that way so that the people and the generation or the people can be easily attached or can be easily attracted by that. They cannot control themselves. It is so much colorful. They are having the psychologist with them when they are designing the application or making the application so that they can make in that way that the more and more people can be attracted towards that application or that information. So that's an insane thing that not majority of the people want to do. And another thing is well that our primitive mind as well that it wants just consumption. It does not want to work. When it have to work, it's kind of starts crying that I don't want to do and this that. And due to that, the generation is becoming more and more lazy, more and more lazy. And yeah, this instant gratification thing is ruining this generation's mind. Especially, I am also this generation, I'm part of this generation. This is happening to me as well. I think we have to control. We have to control. Like, no, you need a control. The Thinking Fast and Slow was saying that ability to control someone or like control your thoughts is directly linked to the intelligence. The more and more control you do, your patience will increase, your brain will relax. Okay, it is okay to not get instant dopamine all the bloody time. It is okay to bloody work. Like इतनी घिसानी भी है, घिसा नहीं है. You have born onto this earth, and what you want is bloody uh, yeah, it is going to be a bloody headache because I cannot. Now I'm going to be affected by due to the call, my video again is going to be affected. Yeah, so that I have to join those videos. So like it was 30 minutes, so now I have to continue for more 10 minutes. This is going to be a really tedious task because what is happening is what eventually happens is my mobile phone is not having that much storage. So I have to transfer those videos into my another mobile phone. Then I have to merge those videos and then I can upload those videos. That is the case. And yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we will do like, we do not have any other option. And this is a really great quote that सोटी वागे चमचम विद्या आवे भम भम. Like, जब तक तुम्हें करना नहीं पड़ता ना, जब तक life does not punishes you, you are not continuing it anymore. You're not doing it anymore. Because only thing your brain and you want is to sitting there and to do consumption, and you don't want to work. But when you are getting the all the punishments, you are bounded in that way. You are forced to do completion. दिल तेरे लिए नहीं हो. Yeah, that is the thing. Yeah, what else? I don't know. Yeah, like we are wasting a lot of time. It's already been 2 minutes, so now I have to continue for 8 minutes. Can I take a topic? Can I take a topic? Yeah, so like we were talking, this was a really great debate or great thinking. Okay, there is a question. Parenting is an art, and good parenting leads to a good upbringing of a child. Who makes a better parent according to you? A mother or a father? Okay, now I understand. Your question is, parenting is an art. That I absolutely agree with you. And good parenting leads to a good upbringing of a child. And who makes a better parent according to you? Like, father is a better parent or a mother is a better parent? Okay. So like that depends on the individuality, how the person is. Mother can be a great person, father can be a great person as well, and their understanding of thinking, that they're able to critical think. Okay, this is good for my child. Okay, I have to do this sort of I have to take this sort of steps so that this will be beneficial for my child in the future. Also, I will have to give them this sort of teachings, sanskar we call it, and morality I have to teach him so that he will be a great person, he will be a good person at least into the future, right? So that depends on the individuality, how much an individual is able to do the critical thinking, like thinking in that way that okay, my child is like not, but thinking in that way that what is beneficial for my child. Step by step thinking is able to do. Also, I would say he's like that individual should have a lot of patience as well. That individual should have a lot of patience as well. Okay, I have to calm down. This is my child. I have to teach him. Like that patience is needed. Intelligence is like at least a basic thinking that okay, he's able to gain the new knowledge, information about the child upbringing. He have to remove all his beliefs and kind of making his child more and more liberal, or liberal in sense of kind of more and more open. He or she has to be open with the child, more and more open with the child. These are the things. So like I would say personally, I would say mother, our major perspective, mother is a better parent than father in close to the children, or a boy or a girl, whatever. Like we're really close to, I don't know, my grammar consumption, my grammar construction is bloody disenfranchised or disorganized, right? So I was saying that the yeah, so like I would say mother is a really great, not really great, but mother would be a better parent compared to the father. because mother knows the children. We are talking about the ideal conditions. Mother knows the children very well. So what she does is kind of what mother, like children follows mother a lot, follows mother a lot. Of course, like there is a lot of colors in this debate, but I am becoming very much oversimplified, oversimplistic, and becoming very much biased into this debate. So mother, like children can focus, or like children is being with the mother for at least 2 years of his initial 2 years is almost 24 hours he is staying, or he or she is staying with the mother. So how mother teaches, or how mother is affecting the children's thinking affects a lot of how mother is thinking. So I would say mother is a great parent. I don't know, like I don't want to talk about it because now I'm very exhausted. I'm not having a great vocabulary, great grammar structure. Yeah, see, like we have broken our streak, and now we are able to, not we are able to, but we are unable to structure a bloody sentence. Yeah, that's a great. Now I'm bloody, really exhausted. I'm today. What else? Like, just continue. Like for so only 4 minutes are remaining, so we have to continue it for more 4 minutes. What other than that? I don't know what are the current affairs. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, it is becoming really exhausting task to continue it for more 40, like for more 20 minutes. Yeah, it is going to be really not that much tougher than today. Tomorrow it is going to be a bit easier because I have done it today of 40 minutes. So yeah, also like it is not that much tougher for me as it was used to be initially I was used to speak for bloody 1 hours, 1 hour, and due to those things it is not becoming really tough for me. Of course, in the initial steps it is tough and it is becoming more and more exhaustive. You're not coming up with the ideas, you know, your vocabulary is ruined, your grammar is ruined, whatever that happen. But now, like, of course, currently as well, I am what do we say? I'm forgot. I'm exhausted, but still, I'm able to speak. I'm able to continue. It is becoming less and less harder for me. The more and more I do, the less it becomes harder, and it becomes my day-to-day activity. It eventually becomes my day-to-day activity. Like, I would say after my 30 days challenge is finished, I would, or we must have to speak for 20 minutes every day. 20 minutes every day. Like, does not matter. Okay, so like this is kind of a burden that, okay, oh my god, I have to continue 20 minutes, I have to continue for today 20 minutes. And this is great as well. Due to this burden, you are able to continue it for this many days. You were able to continue it for us. See what happens after this 30 days challenge closes. You want to be doing, you will be like, okay, it's I just have done this 30 minutes, 30 days. Now I don't have to do. You are becoming more and more lazy. Like, so until and unless तुमको डंडा नहीं पड़ता ना, सोटी वाके चमचम विद्या में भंभम. It's kind of like that. You the more like तुमको करना ही पड़ेगा. Like kind of a deadline. It's a thing. Deadline sort of a thing. जब तक तुमको deadline नहीं मिलती ना तुम करते ही नहीं. And Gen Z, this is the main problem for Generation Z. I don't know about other people, but I have noticed majority of them. Until unless the deadlines are not there, you're not able to do that. And that's a really bad thing. I do as well. Really bad thing. I have to change. I have to bloody change. Bloody hustle culture. I have to do the hustle, and I have to change. I have to make myself more and more critical. I have to be so great, and like I have to be a great communicationist. I have to be a great thinker. I have to be a great writer, and I able to do comment. I have to be able to do debate. My English should be great. And my common sense would be great. Like I can use my common sense everywhere. Calm down. You're just a human, like other people. You're having a lot of flaws and biases with yourself, and just chill. Do not worry. You don't have to worry. Just calm down and be a human.